Hi everyone, Emily here. I would like to show you the free printables that I printed from Victoria Designs. It is the Vintage Industrial Mini Booklet. Now, my daughter printed two, one for me and one for her. And then this is the second time we've done this. And then we both put our booklets together separate. And then we trade them so we can see how the other one designed them, because everyone has a different style. So we did finish one book, and now she printed this one and we're doing this one. Okay, so I cut mine out. I did not want mine double-sided. I'm just going to go over this before I show you the booklet I made. I did not want mine to be printed on the other side because I like to take my cardstock paper that's pretty thick, like this, and put it on the back of my pages to make it nice and thick, because we print it on regular copy paper. So these are the pages and the designs that are absolutely beautiful. And I decided that I was going to print them, and then I was going to use these as my pattern. Basically, I just put it on the paper. Let me show you. I just grabbed my paper and I put it on it, and I traced it, and then I cut them out. So I glued a book together, and I got to tell you, I do know how to follow directions, but I had a little bit of a problem. I was watching her and doing it at the same time, and I still messed up. But I use these as my patterns, and look at how pretty these designs are on the paper. I'm going to show you what mine came out looking like. These pages are absolutely beautiful. And if you want to know what this is going to look like, I'll do a video when I get done with this one. This kit. But I haven't put them together because I'm still using these as like templates. But the pages are very pretty. Beautiful. I really like all the designs of the paper that she had. These are pockets. So, like I said, I'm using these as my pattern. I cut them out, and I made 2 books so far. This is the first one that I made. So let me show you this one. Her closure, she used magnets. I do not have magnets, so I tied a ribbon around it. And what I did is I just put my ribbon down, and I glued this butterfly. Now, my page colors are nothing like hers. I do like bright, and I like this kind of colors. So this is kind of like my butterfly book. Oops, no, this isn't my butterfly book. This is my butterfly book. And I stuck a butterfly on this. Oh, well, you know what? I like it. I think it gives it a little something. Anyway, that's how I put my ribbon on. So it folds out. Now, my book did not come out looking anything like hers, because when I first started, I glued these pockets upside down. So my book, instead of opening like this, like hers does, it had to open like this, because I couldn't get them off, and I thought, you know what, now I'm just going to have to do it my way. So this is my way with her template. So I put a pocket here, and I just put this here to help make my book a little bit sturdier. So I cut out all these papers, and I glued them together just like she did. And then on this side, I took a paper bag, and I put it over the whole thing, one big piece. I glued it down. I did use my tacky glue and my B7000. This booklet I didn't, but the next booklet I did use some Mod Podge. So those are the glues that I used. Anyway, I put glue on the whole thing, put my paper bag on top, and then I cut around it. And I really like the way it looks, and I like the distressed look. So Here it is. You open it like this. I have my pocket. You open it this like this, and we have a pocket. And here I have my booklet that opens again. And you have a booklet here that I sewed the pages into, and a booklet here that I sewed the pages into. And then we have pockets, which I want to put something in there. So I really like how this came out. And then I have my 2 pockets here of these little cards that I cut out, and then I folded in half and glued it shut. So it's really nice and sturdy. These are definitely sturdy. And I enjoy this color combination that I made. I'm really enjoying that. Here I have my side pocket, and this is an envelope. I put this on to close it. I don't have anything in it. Now I put this together from the pieces that I cut out, but I didn't decorate it because I think I'm going to take this to my craft sale and sell it. My craft sale and sell this. So I decided to not decorate it too much so that the person who purchases it can decorate themselves. Here's a booklet. It goes in there really nicely. And then I close it back up. So there's quite a bit of journaling space in here. And you just tie a little bow. And it's closed. I really like it. I think it's really pretty. Green is my favorite color, so I absolutely love all these different colors together. So that's this one. This one I finished today. And I'm thinking about using those pieces and making a couple of more of these books to take to my craft sale. It is a farmer's market that I'm doing once a month. So I put these little beads on here. Now these are not plastic, these are glass, so they're a little bit heavier. And I really think that they look really cute. And I wanted them to just hang right here. So I put these brads here. It's one of the first things I did on here so that I could cover them up on the inside. I love this paper. Here's the back. I put some washi tape here. I did put some glue underneath of it just because I like washi tape, but I don't trust it to stay down. So when you open it here, same concept of book. It is raised here a little bit because of this huge brad. So when I opened it up, I did put some duct tape over it. Actually, I put 2 pieces, and that way it held it down, and then I really held it down when I put this paper down. So when I put this paper down, around the outside I did my B7000, and then down the middle I used my tacky glue. And I basically just sat here and rubbed it. I put my clamps here and just kept rubbing on this side, and it seems to be staying closed really nicely. I did put the paper bag down on the inside of this one also like I did the other one because I absolutely love that look. And it's not real thick. It's the paper that I got when I went to the craft store here in Ankeny, and they put my papers in it, my big sheet of papers. So I have my pocket here. So I did set this up more like she had it. And I glued everything not upside down. But I still opened it from the same way. Aren't I funny? So I have my book here. Isn't that pretty? And it opens up. And I have some little tags in here with butterflies and my papers that I sewed in. I have my booklet here. Excuse me. So the theme here is flowers and butterflies. I'm sure you can see that. I love these the flowers and butterflies here. And I have put my pockets here. Now, I did not double this paper because this was the last of these butterflies. I only have a little tiny piece left. And it fits in there wonderful. I love all these pinks and whites and the gold. And I mixed the gold with silver because I have the gold brads, and then I put silver on my little hangy thing there. I have another nice envelope, the little card in it. This is really thick. It's not made out of thin paper. The other one was thin paper. And, you know, it seems like there should be so much more to show you, but that's all there is. It just folds out, and then I just take this and I fold it around, and it hangs perfect. And here's the back of my book again. So I'm really happy with it. And it's kind of chunky, but the way that it's folded here, it really helps to give it a lot of room so that you can fit those books in there. Well, this was a quick tutorial, but I wanted to get through this. I didn't want you to get bored. But these are my 2 books. And I think I'm going to make some more for my craft sale. Please comment below and let me know what you think. I keep saying craft sale, but it's a farmer's market. Same thing, kind of. I'm really not doing too much this year I'm not going to craft sales. I'm just going to do the farmer market once a month this year. And we had our first one last Saturday, and it was so much fun. Did really well, and I'm really happy that it's only from 9 to 12, because due to my health, that's long enough for me to be standing up, talking to people and doing things. So it went awesome. But please let me know what you think about these little books. And that was a free printable. Let me make sure I say that. That was a free printable. She has so many different ones on her page that are absolutely adorable. You could print them on this regular paper like I did. You can go to the library and print them. Here at the library, it's 10 cents for black and white and 25 cents for colored. You could print them and then use that as your template and like your pattern, and that's what I did. And so I'm going to make some more before I actually use those papers, because once I use the papers, then I'd have to print it all over and cut it all out. And I did cut them out in the video I made yesterday, so if you want to take a look at that, it's just me cutting it out. There's no talking or music. It's just enjoying the paper sounds. Well, you guys have a great day. Stay safe. Remember that you're awesome, and I'll be back soon. Bye.